High-power microscopy operates with a strict physical limit. When observing complex structures, you are restricted to a razor-thin focal plane, leaving the immediate foreground and background entirely out of focus. The solution to capturing the entire structure is the Extended Focus Image, or EFI protocol. This dashboard shows our starting point. Before initiating the protocol, verify 3 mandatory prerequisites. The BX61 microscope must be powered on, your physical sample mounted on the stage, and the stream motion software active on your screen. Executing this protocol correctly allows you to stop capturing incomplete visual fragments and instead render the entire structural truth of your sample in a single file. Step 1 is transitioning the software from the dashboard to a live observation feed. On this toolbar, click the camera icon to activate the hardware, then immediately click the Live button right next to it. This topographical map illustrates why we need Z-axis mapping. To build an extended focus image, the software requires exact coordinates for the physical top and bottom of your sample. Using the microscope's motorized Z-axis controls, adjust your focus upward until the absolute highest structural peak of your sample is sharp. Next, adjust the Z-axis steadily downward. Locate and log the absolute lowest structural point that remains in focus. Logging inaccurate upper and lower limits here is a primary point of failure. Setting the wrong boundaries causes the software to clip data, leaving you with blurry, truncated sections in the final composite. Defining these precise extreme values dictates the exact spatial canvas the software algorithm will use to build the EFI. With your spatial boundaries locked in, open the Process Manager tab to begin the image build. In this menu, navigate to Manual Process, then select Instant EFI, indicated by the Stacked Layers icon. Upon launch, the interface will immediately fracture into a 3-panel workspace that updates continuously. Panel 3, bottom right, displays the raw live image feed. Panel 2, bottom left, is a sharpness map tracking detected focus points. Panel 1, taking the top half, is the final composite, progressively stacking and sharpening layers in real time. Once that top composite is perfectly sharp, click the square Stop button and save the resulting image file. Monitoring these 3 specific panels simultaneously allows you to visually verify that the algorithm has captured all required depth data before you commit to a permanent save. Now that your digital file is secure, transition back to the physical microscope for the teardown sequence. Carefully remove your sample slide. Engage the downward Z-axis control and lower the stage completely. Before touching the main power supply, you must manually dial down the microscope's light intensity. Watch the ambient light drop as the dial is turned. Once the light is reduced, turn off the main power and immediately begin a mandatory 10-minute resting phase. This 10-minute timer is non-negotiable. The menthol component inside the bulb has strict thermal limits. Skipping this cooldown phase risks catastrophic thermal damage to the MPU-19 hardware, which turns a successful session into an expensive repair. To conclude the procedure, open your finalized, saved EFI file. This comparison illustrates the result. The left side is a standard single-focus snapshot. The right side is your new EFI file, displaying the exact same sample perfectly crisp from edge to edge. Take a moment to verify the file's resolution specifications so you know it meets the exact requirements of your analysis. One final check of the hardware. The stage completely lowered, the light dial reduced, and active cooling in progress. By utilizing the EFI protocol, you bypass the depth limitations of high-power microscopy, yielding clear, complete visual evidence for your work.